Hello guys, welcome to AreTalk Chinese class. This is Iris. Hi, 大家好，欢迎来到 AreTalk 中文课堂，我是 Iris. When it comes to learning Chinese, many people complain about how hard it is to learn. 那当我们学习中文的时候，会听到很多人抱怨，说中文真的是非常难学的一门语言。So usually there are two cases when it comes to learning Chinese. 那当人们学习中文的时候，经常会有两种结果。Some people just freak out. 有些人就彻底崩溃了。While others end up giving up. 那有些人觉得中文太难，所以就放弃了。
I can't do this. I can't. This is so difficult. I can't do this.
However, today we're going to talk about how easy it is to learn Chinese. 那今天我们要说的是，学中文其实很简单。So first of all, let's talk about grammar. 首先，让我们来谈一下语法。So when it comes to grammar, it's actually really easy in Chinese. 那其实中文的语法是非常的简单的。First of all, in English, we have is, am, are, were, was, right? 那在英文里面呢，我们有很多的 be 动词 am, is, are 等等。However, in Chinese, we only have 是。但是在中文里面，上述所有的词都可以被是来代替。For example, I am Iris. 我是 Iris. He is Tom. 他是 Tom. She is Sarah. 她是 Sarah. They are friends. 他们是朋友。Even if you don't understand Chinese at all, you can hear that there's a 是 in every sentence, right? So, when it comes to Chinese, you don't really have to remember the complicated usage of all those am, is, are. You simply need to memorize 是, and then you can use it to introduce yourself and your friends. Also, there are no singular or plural forms in Chinese. In English, we can say 1 orange, 2 oranges, 3 oranges. When we want to say plural forms, we have to add an s after the noun, right? But in Chinese, we don't have to do so. You simply say 1 orange, 一个橙子, 2 oranges, 两个橙子, or 4 oranges, 四个橙子. That saves a lot of trouble, right? Now that we've talked about grammar, let's talk about pronunciation. 那既然我们谈过了语法是非常简单的，我们再来谈一下发音。So there's a trick when it comes to pronouncing Chinese characters. 当我们谈到汉字发音的时候，实际上是有一个小诀窍的。For example, this character, horse, 马。Now that we know the pronunciation of this simple character, we can actually guess the pronunciation of these characters because we can read them by the right half of those characters. So basically, if I want to call my mom, which is like this, we only need to pronounce the right half of this character, which is ma. With a slightly different tone, when I want to call my mom, I just say mama. In that case, if we remember the pronunciation of one Chinese character, we can actually know how to pronounce a lot of similar Chinese characters. Now let's look at writing of Chinese characters. 那我们现在来看一下中文汉字的写法。If we take a look at the character home, 我们现在来看一下家的写法。home, 家。It's not hard to find out that there are 2 parts of this character, right? 那么不难看出这个汉字有上下两部分 the upper part and the lower part. Let's take a look at the upper part. What does it look like? A rooftop, right? And the lower part in ancient Chinese means pigs. So for ancient Chinese people, home means a shelter with the abundance of food. It's really interesting, right? 那我们看这个家这个汉字的结构，上半部分像一个房顶，下半部分呢，在古汉语里面是猪的意思。所以家的概念是非常好理解的了，就是有房顶的地方和充足的食物，就是家 home. What's more, when you want to write numbers in Chinese, it's really easy. 另外，如果你想用中文来写数字的话，是非常简单的。One is one strike. 一就是一划。Two is two strikes. 二就是两划。So what about three? And what about four? Have a guess. 那我们来猜一猜3和4要怎么写呢？ Okay, if you want to know more about how to write numbers in Chinese, please visit us at AreTalk.com. So far, we've talked about grammar, writing, and pronunciation in Chinese. So how do you make friends with Chinese people? 那我们刚才讲了中文的发音、语法和写法，那我们要如何和中国人交朋友呢？ In the UK, we usually start conversations with talking about weather. 在英国，我们经常通过谈论天气来开始一段谈话。However, in Chinese, we talk about food. 那么在中国的文化里面，我们是用食物来开始一段谈话的。For example, when you want to greet someone, you just say, "Hey, have you eaten?" 当我们开始一段谈话的时候，我们通常都问：吃饭了吗？吃饭了吗？ Have you eaten? 吃饭了吗？ Or we can develop it further, like, what did you have for breakfast? 早饭吃的什么？ What did you have for lunch? 午饭吃的什么？ And of course, what did you have for dinner? 晚饭又吃的什么呀？ And we can also ask, where are you having your lunch? 午饭在哪里吃？ It's really interesting that in Chinese culture, food is really important. So, if you want to get close to your Chinese friends, don't hesitate to talk about food with them. In addition, when your Chinese friends are leaving your house, you say walking slowly in Chinese. Walking slowly is 慢走. We can imagine that if someone walks really slowly, he must be really safe, right? So it means be safe on your way back home. The sentence is really short, 慢走,慢走. But when you say this to your Chinese friends, they'll be like, oh my god, your Chinese is so good. You see, you can just be friends with Chinese people with really short sentences. Okay, so much for today. If you want to learn more about how interesting and easy Chinese is, please don't hesitate to visit us at AreTalk.com. I'm Iris. Thank you.